Across Nova Scotia, students are struggling to keep up with the rising cost of accessing higher education. With tuition, housing, groceries, and other expenses at an all-time high and a financial aid system that hasn't kept up, students are being forced to shoulder the burden.
The Nova Scotia Student Aid Program supports thousands of students every year, helping make their post-secondary education dreams a reality. However, there are still many students who fall through the gaps.
When a student is assessed for financial aid, it is supposed to cover essential costs like transportation, groceries, textbooks, and more.
To make up the difference, students often turn to part-time work, but the system penalizes them, as earning more than $100 per week, which is less than 6 hours of work at minimum wage, triggers a clawback. Students are stuck in a cycle where they can't get enough support and then are punished for trying to cover the gap themselves.
Last week, I had to make a decision between my medication or my groceries, so I did get a week delay on my medication in order to eat for the week.
In my second year, where my student financial aid didn't cover the amount of loans that was being requested by my institution, so I had to actually pick up 2 part-time jobs, which was just a little bit difficult because then I didn't have as much time to be focusing on my academics.
The stress from the financial burden doesn't just stay at school. It follows you home and wherever you go. And so to try to manage those issues at home, at school, trying to get by, it can be a lot of stress, and it has affected my studies in the past.
The weekly maximum were increased. I wouldn't have to worry about making rent on time, being able to afford food, and having to get a part-time job to cover those costs. It would allow me a lot more time and energy to spend in my community and on my studies.
If the weekly maximum was increased, honestly, it would mean being able to relax more, focus on, the task at hand, being able to go to school and be really excited about graduating.
I would spend a lot less time stressing to find different sources of financial aid and would have more time to enjoy kind of my student experience, worrying less about financial stress and more about going out with friends or kind of spending money on me other than putting all of my money just towards paying for school.
We recommend that the Government of Nova Scotia raise the weekly maximum of student financial aid from $200 per week to $300 per week, and to raise the maximum study period earnings limit from $100 per week to $300 per week.
Students deserve an education that's accessible, affordable, and high quality, and where the student voice is heard.
Students
Deserve
better.
It's time to
fund our
Future.